Let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a beautiful, confident woman? A woman who could have any man she wanted, and she chose the older man? Not the young guy with the perfect body, not the one with the flashy car and the trendy clothes. The older man, the one with silver in his hair, the one who moved slowly and spoke quietly, the one who had truly lived. And you wondered, why? What does she see in him? Today, I am going to answer that question completely, and what I am about to share will change the way you see older men, and if you are one, the way you see yourself forever. Stay with me until the last reason, because that one changes everything. Reason number 1, she is tired of potential. She wants presence. A woman who has dated long enough has been with men who were full of potential, men who were always becoming, but never quite arriving. And somewhere along the way, she realized something important. Potential is exhausting. Being with someone still figuring out who they are means constantly navigating their uncertainty, their insecurity, their emotional volatility. It is like trying to build a home on shifting ground. And then she meets an older man, a man who arrived a long time ago, who knows exactly who he is, what he believes, what he wants, a man who does not need her approval to feel good about himself, and something inside her exhales. Psychologist Abraham Maslow talked about self-actualization, the stage where a person moves beyond searching and arrives at genuine self-acceptance and purpose. Most young men are still climbing that mountain. An older man has often reached the summit. She feels it in the way he speaks, in the way he is completely comfortable in silence, in the way he does not need to perform or impress. That quiet, settled presence is one of the most deeply attractive things a woman can experience in a man. She is not choosing the older man despite his age. She is choosing him because of everything his age represents. Reason number 2, he has already faced his darkness. Every human being has a shadow side, fears, wounds, parts of themselves they have not yet made peace with. Young men are still running from their shadows, and that unprocessed darkness leaks out in emotional unavailability, in walls that go up the moment things get real. But an older man has lived long enough to face his darkness. He has lost people he loved. He has failed at things that mattered. He has been brought to his knees by life and found a way to stand back up. Not because he pretended the pain wasn't real, but because he went through it, learned from it, and came out the other side with something that cannot be taught. Wisdom, real, earned, unshakable. A woman feels this wholeness even without being able to explain it. She feels it in his patience, in the way he handles conflict, not with explosion or shutdown, but with a calm groundedness that makes her feel safe even when things are hard. She keeps choosing the older man because he has already done the work most young men are still avoiding, and the result of that work is a man she can truly lean on. If this is already shifting something in you, hit that like button right now. It helps me keep bringing this content to you every week completely free. Reason number 3, he knows how to make her feel like a woman. A woman wants to feel seen in her femininity, met by a masculine presence that complements who she is. Young men today are often confused about this balance. They do not always know how to lead without dominating, how to be strong without being aggressive. But an older man has learned this, often through mistakes, through relationships that taught him hard lessons about what women truly need. He has learned that real masculinity is not loud. It is quiet. It is steady. It is the decision made with calm confidence. The way he looks at her that says, I see you, all of you, and I am not afraid of any of it. Research by anthropologist Helen Fisher shows that women are deeply drawn to the quiet authority that comes from genuine self-mastery. These qualities do not peak in young men. They develop over decades. An older man who has done the inner work makes her feel safe to be feminine, to be soft, to be vulnerable, because she knows, without him saying a word, that she is in the presence of a man who can truly hold her. Reason number 4, he loves differently. And this final reason, is the one that changes everything. A young man loves with passion, with fire, with the intensity of someone who has not yet been burned badly enough to be afraid of the flame. That love is exciting, but it is also unstable. It burns hot and fast. An older man loves differently. He loves with intention, with patience, with a depth that only comes from having loved before, from having lost, and from choosing to love again anyway. He does not love carelessly, because he knows the cost of carelessness. He does not take her for granted, because he has lived long enough to know that nothing should ever be taken for granted. He shows up, consistently, quietly, without drama or performance. Research by Dr. John Gottman, one of the world's leading relationship researchers, found that the couples with the deepest, most lasting love are not the most passionate ones. They are the ones who show up for each other consistently, in the small, ordinary moments, every single day. Older men who have done the inner work are capable of exactly this kind of love. The kind that does not fade with the first difficulty. The kind that deepens with time. The kind that makes a woman feel, every single day, that she made the right choice. She keeps choosing the older man because of how he loves her. Not how he looked when they first met, but how he loves her on an ordinary Tuesday. How he listens when she is tired. How he holds her when she is afraid. And there is nothing more powerful than that. So here is what I want you to take away from today. 4 reasons, 4 truths. She chooses the older man because he has arrived fully in himself, because he has faced his darkness and grown wiser, because he knows how to make her feel like a woman, and because he loves with an intention and depth that younger men have simply not yet developed. If you are an older man, hear this clearly. You are not past your prime. You are not less attractive than you were. You are not competing with younger men and losing. You are offering something that cannot be manufactured, cannot be faked, cannot be rushed. You are offering the real thing, and a woman who knows her own worth will see it, feel it, and choose you, not despite who you are, but because of exactly who you are. Subscribe to Diana Wells Hub so you never miss a lesson, because next week we go even deeper. I'm Diana, and I'll see you in the next one.